Oh boy, that's extremely funny. Uh,
Hold on, I'm about to be right back.
what's funnier? By the way, welcome back to Epiphany Media Podcast. You joined us in mid laugh about just some random behind the scenes stuff, but just tell me what you think is funnier, like randomly funnier. You think it's that or the Wendy Williams when she like fell down or something in the dressing room? I mean, the Statue of Liberty outfit.
I
What's funnier?
have to watch them side by side again because
I,
both is hilarious.
I don't know if I can
But
pull it up.
like the way she fell out,
Yeah, like just random.
her eyes popped out, and then I can't even remember. I just remember her falling out. But I have to watch that one again.
That I don't know. I don't know
Then
if I
she
can.
coming out, finally admitting that she was on coke and shit. Like, no, you was still on it because nobody just don't randomly fall out like you did.
Oh, not the. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, Method Man crazy for that one if he did.
Uh, it was the '90s, man. It was a different time.
He was probably throat. Also,
She said
hey,
she's like he was on something too, but I'm not going to talk about his business. What you talking about? This nigga smashing like back in the night. Like, come on, man. Make up your mind.
yeah, I ain't gonna ride him too hard because we all been there after the club. Things happen, man. You wake up like a whole different mindset.
I gotta, I gotta, I gotta ask you something after the show. Something you just remind me of. I gotta, I gotta write it down so I don't forget. Uh, that's,
Oh man,
oh man.
that's why,
Anyway,
that's why you got to stay out the club. Y'all, people that's 2018 and 21, that y'all heavy in the clubs right now.
you gotta,
Y'all gonna have to calm down.
you gotta stay out of a lot of places.
Because then you're gonna get our age and be like,
It was a bad idea. It was a
like
bad
what
idea.
was like we wasted a lot of time. You do got a lot of funny memories, but at the end of the day, was it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. I mean, the stuff I was doing at 15, see, like, what else would I be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else? Like, what else could I be doing at 15?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. What was y'all doing at? What was y'all doing at 15? I would like. I can't even think of like what the average kid would do at 15. You probably be bored somewhere, or I don't know.
Yeah, you want to have quote unquote fun, and fun at that age is doing some stupid stuff.
Right.
Mm,
Go live life a little bit.
yeah.
Um. So yeah, man. So look. So we had like a serious show. We always laugh at stuff and whatever, but I was gonna say unbeknownst to us, but I guess we didn't know. We just I don't know. We didn't think that the date of the show would be the same as Valentine's Day, so we don't want to have like a super serious whatever show. The topics just don't line up with the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, fellas, y'all know what we mean when we didn't know when Valentine's Day was, even though it's the same day every year. You know, we didn't know. 2 weeks ago, he said, "Yo, we gonna talk about this. I want to talk about this." I'm like, "Cool," and I ain't, I ain't think nothing
Ain't
of
nothing of it, yeah.
it.
All the
But
show prep was about the subject, yeah.
but as time got closer, you be reminded. But all the fellas been through it. Like, what day's coming up? And in Cleveland, you got two of them days. You got Valentine's Day, you got Sweetest Day. Sweetest Day really throw you off worse than Valentine's Day. But it'd be like Christmas. I just bought a gift. I just bought her ass fucking Christmas gift. Valentine's Day coming up.
What what have you had more? What you got a better gift on Valentine's Day or Sweetest Day? Like your better gifts come on what days?
Wow, I don't even know. Like you ask a man, you know, what is his gift? Like we get excluded from the gift giving process most of the time. But I'll probably say Valentine's Day though. Yeah, Valentine's Day.
You ever got something for Sweetest Day?
I mean, I probably did. I just don't remember. Like, probably some candy or something. I really don't. Really couldn't tell you. I don't remember. You know.
You married, so I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that. You know.
Yeah, but like we don't. Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day, really ain't our thing. That shit is corny to me. It's just another made up holiday. Both of them.
People be saying that, but
you gotta respect it.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say that, but then still end up buying gifts or taking a girl out for dinner or doing like a grand gesture.
Yeah, because
even women.
Yeah, because every guy that's been through it where, you know, they women say, yo, I don't like Valentine's Day, et cetera, et cetera. But when the day come around and she sees all the women around her getting flowers and candy and kisses and shit, like they want to be included, you know. There we go.
Just gonna put that out there right there.
But I'm gonna stick to my guns, and but yeah, so you got to do something. But it's for Sweetest Day is my thing. Valentine's Day is her thing. So
all right. Your wife said she got you rounds to the gun range and bullets. She got you rounds to the gun range and bullets.
She probably did, but if she would have got them for me this year.
This is the year where it comes, huh?
this is the year where it really comes. She would have been a real MVP for that
one. Yeah, this was a right. Shit. I can't even say no. That's funny. I'm just trying to think, like, how, in your opinion, like why? Like, why Valentine's Day? Like, why is it, why celebrate it? Why or why not, I suppose? Like, for the people that don't celebrate it, why don't you? And then people that do, like, why? Like, it's just like you said, it's just like the pressure of, you see other couples, so, you might feel left out, or your lady might feel left out, or whatever. Like, just why though?
Like why to celebrate it? You asking?
Well, so I guess for you, even though your wife said that you're not getting shit tonight either. By the way, just for the record, just want to let you know, after the show, you're not getting shit. But
I like sleep.
But for you, I guess, why not? Why don't you? I mean, you said it kind of already that it's a made up holiday.
But you know what? I find that like newer couples is more of like a serious, like you gotta do something. It's more serious to do something for newer couples, like people that's been around, 20 years and all that type of shit. Like people that I didn't talk to, it's like what more can I give? You know what I'm saying? So
that's I heard her doing on the radio. I was like, yeah, me and my wife been married 42 years. He's like, this year she gave me a card that just said I'm still here. I'm still here. In case you didn't know, well, here, that was it. Because he said he had like a whole segment talking like you know how people give like Valentine's Day cards and all this stuff. He's like, man, I think my wife had bought at least one of all of them. He's like between the two of them, we done bought all of Hardmark or whatever. He's like he's like these years, he's like these last couple of years, she always just bought blank cards. Like the card this year just said, "I'm still here." And I was on the floor. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm still here.
Hey, but that's how it should be. You know what I mean?
I agree. So you said like younger couples.
Yeah, all the not younger as in age, but younger as in the relationship.
Like time.
Yeah, time wise.
So what do you think is? So what's your? I agree with that. By the way, what do you think is? I don't want to say too early, but maybe too early or too late. So let's say you get into a relationship in January. Like, do you buy a gift in February?
Expression.
What about like?
Hey, that's why. Yeah, like that's why people wait till after the 14th.
to
I mean, yeah. Look, especially if y'all new in a relationship, that's first impressions mean everything. You gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? But when I think about those type of relationships, and I was like, damn, I could have saved some money because it ain't work out.
It ain't work out. Exactly. Right.
I wish I could take whatever I bought them back to the store and get my money back because it didn't mean anything. But at the same time, giving somebody a gift is a nice thing. Let them know that you care about them. You know what I'm saying? But when you force to give it on a day, I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. It's not like you show up on a random day with a bottle of perfume that you like, bottle of perfume that you didn't really want on a random day. It's not like that. But it's like February 14th. Okay, you gotta get something. They expected something.
I agree. I think the random, the random Tuesdays or the random, Thursday nights or Thursday mornings or something like that. I agree. I think those are the best way to go. I don't know. It's something about. Maybe it's just. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know why. I don't know why they're like. This is the date where you got to get to stuff. Like this is the date, February 14th or October 16th. I think for Sweetest Day. Like what? Like this is the day that you got to buy stuff. Like I just wonder why, or why people feel the pressure to conform to that. Oh, so back to the relationship though. All right, so I can understand. If it's January, you kind of hold out until after February 14th.
Yeah.
If it's like November or something, we're still kind of early. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got a couple months under y'all belt. Buying gifts?
Christmas?
Huh?
For Christmas?
Valentine's Day.
But you said November. Okay. So, yeah. So if you bought a gift for Christmas, then
you gotta buy one.
Damn, they're gotta buy something for Valentine's Day. Like you already set a precedent.
Ooh. That's a good point. That's a good point, man.
Yeah, you got it. You gotta do it. But like,
that's a good point.
But okay, it's a difference between going all out and doing something small. Yeah, you can do something small. It's cool. But if y'all, been dating for 10 plus and you know what I'm saying, you gotta do something big every year. He already got you. So he got you. You know what I'm saying? I understand about, keep getting, but I don't know. Men don't feel the same way about Valentine's Day as women do, guaranteed.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I think it just comes down to kind of like the engagement thing. Like when like guys was under so much pressure, like back in the day, that what was it, like you had to spend 3 months' salary on an engagement ring or something like that. Like something that was like invented by a jewelry company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make money. 3 months of salary.
on something that's literally worth nothing. Literally.
Like all of it, like yes, like there's no reason, like there's no actual reason why gold costs more than stainless steel. Like there's no actual reason why.
Well, gold is like actual currency though, so that's different.
There's no reason why it is though. It's made up, just like U.S. money is made up. Stainless steel could have been the U.S. currency. Like the U.S. government could have been backed by stainless steel. There's no reason why it's more special. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But in the world, gold in every country is considered wealth. Like if you don't have gold, your country is poor. That's why the United States is poor because we don't have any actual gold to sit on.
No, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just saying there's no scientific reason. It's not like gold.
Yeah, there's no scientific
There's
reason.
no scientific reason of why we don't accept any natural resource as currency. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason.
Yeah, you see in the 1900s, it was the big gold rush. Was it the 19? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So everybody was going out west to try to find gold to try to be rich.
That's because somebody said like, "Hey, gold is worth this," and then somebody like, "Oh, okay, well I'll get all the gold then." There was no actual reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no actual reason.
But back to that ring thing, though, like it's literally worth nothing for that stone, and you know people pay an exuberant amount of money for a stone. You know, especially at the box stores. Box stores tax you, and then they do the sell tactics on you where they say, would you choose this stone or that stone? And you, of course, you're gonna pick the stone that look clear. But if you look at it under a microscope, it's those 4 C's. You know, it's probably not meeting any quality in any one of those 4 C categories. Guaranteed.
I just don't know. I mean, it's just like everything is just made up. Like that's the only thing I don't get. Like everything be so much pressure on guys and girls. You know, it's not one sided, but for as far as buying stuff, I think the pressure is typically or historically rather on the guy to buy a ring or to buy a Valentine's Day gift or whatever the case is. They said for stuff that technically is worth nothing. So let me see. Chanel said, to acknowledge it, okay, but you don't gotta buy stuff. Just say it when you wake up. It's good enough for me. I can take myself out to dinner.
Exactly.
I respect that. I definitely respect that.
Yeah. But like I said, you can always be nice. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know, do something little. That's cool. But
for sure. Laura said, I'm all about buying gifts for my guy too. But guys like to be like, no, I ain't buying no gifts for her. Like, bro, you can get a beautiful bouquet of flowers at Heinen's for $12. Why not just do that and make your girl feel good?
That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that.
You gotta defend yourself against a wife, but let me attempt to defend you. I don't think he said that he don't want to spend the $12 to make his girl feel good. It's just better to do it on a random day than on a day that's made up, like just a made up day.
Yeah, for sure.
Just a made up day.
But like if you don't do anything at all, like you like you risking it.
And God said all the time, like, oh, I ain't doing nothing. You know, we agreed not to do whatever, and then guys always buy something because you know if you don't, then there's a potential. I'm not saying every girl's materialistic, or you only got nothing to do with being materialistic, but there's a potential for it not to go right. You know, so to cover all your bases, you know, you go ahead and buy something, even if it is small. You buy something.
Yeah. See. You know, shout out to the real friends. My one friend, like every year, you know, we'd be talking. He'd be like, "Yeah, you know, what you doing this weekend?" I'm like, "I'm chilling." He's like, "You know, it's Sweetest Day this weekend." I'm like, "Oh, like, oh, I forgot." Damn, thanks for reminding me. You know, you got it. That's a real friend right there.
Yeah, somebody that called, like I would say just to make sure, but somebody that know, like, oh, it's that week. I need to give everybody a little heads up. Like, hey, don't forget, you know, or or somebody to kind of like slow it in, throw it in on the slide, like, oh man, yeah, man. So me and Michelle doing something for Valentine's Day this weekend. What y'all doing? Oh man, thanks for. Oh yeah, we got some stuff to do. I just kind of throw it in there where you ain't feeling so bad. That's funny. My mother said, "Did you all give me a gift?" I don't think so.
Well, I got to give Happy Valentine's Day.
Live on air. So you brought up friends. So let me ask you this: so if your wife had a male best friend and he bought her gifts on Valentine's Day, how would you feel about
Hey, I seen this video this week. Same situation. Dude took the basket, threw the whole basket outside, but he kept the hen. He kept the Hennessy that was in there. But I keep the hen. We threw everything else in the parking lot. Yeah, that'll be my reaction. Like,
it? That'd be what you.
it's cool to say Happy Valentine's Day, but you bring a gift? Hell no. What you bring a gift for?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What you doing?
I don't know, man. It'll be like a computer system. It'll be like a if this then that. Like what I'm saying. I have so many contingencies. Like how long were y'all friends? Like you've been doing this every year since y'all was 12. Like what is the like? I need answers. I need all of the backstory.
I'm just saying, have you ever bought a Valentine's gift basket from the gas station for one of your female friends?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Like, I'm sure you have said Happy Valentine's Day. That's a friendly thing to do. But nigga, you ain't. If you've already got to buy a gift for somebody else, you're not buying another gift for somebody who you're not, romantically linked with.
I can say confidently now, after thinking back for 30 seconds, I've never bought. Like I got a female best friend. Like I don't think I ever bought her anything for Valentine's Day. Not for Valentine's Day. It's ridiculous. It's just absurd. Like I really don't think I have. I'm about to say that don't work for me. Different gift, I guess.
She putting the pressure on us.
All this
pressure.
Pressure. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I sent her a bottle of Absolute. Ain't that right? Absolute. Something.
Yeah, that's all she drink. She don't need nothing right now. She cut off though. Your wife said I'm giving Valentine's to guys.
It better been candy.
Laura, when was the last time you gave a male friend a Valentine's Day gift?
You trying to end the show?
I'm just trying to interact with our audience, man. I'm trying to interact with our audience.
Show canceled.
Out of curiosity.
You gonna see me on the news tonight? Man on the run.
Hey, the name will be out there. Just keep your hat on, man. Keep your hat on. I'm curious to her answer. She's pretty blunt. She'll answer. She'll answer the question. That's funny as hell. I don't know why it is.
Man, but yeah, Valentine's Day is something else.
How long y'all been married? Roughly.
4.5.
Ooh, I don't know if you're ready to see this answer then. I'll keep it off screen. You said a couple years, man. A couple years. I don't know. A couple means 2 or 3, maybe. Manly coworker, she said. That's funny. Hold on, wait. All right, there we go. Sorry, my screen's doing weird stuff. All right, yeah. So I don't know. I'm sure they'll figure that part out. They'll figure out what's a couple years and what's not. Um, but yeah, what about you guys? If your man had a female best friend and he was receiving Valentine's Day gifts from his female best friend or whatever, how would y'all feel about that? Erica, don't judge us. Don't judge us. We already celebrated our Valentine's Day. Some of us are, some of us are not. Don't judge us.
Situation has been neutralized. Everything's good.
Everything's good, not good.
I don't know. I got to book a flight.
Going to Cuba?
Hmm?
Going to Cuba?
Something not wrong with it. I can't tell you.
That's funny. Erica judging us for not being busy with our Valentine's today.
Yeah, but she watching the show.
Yeah. Judgy. No, just playing. Erica, welcome to the show. Erica, so we just asked a question. We got plenty of people in here, but apparently nobody want to vibe with us today. We must have ruined their Valentine's Day. But if your significant other was receiving gifts from their opposite sex best friend, what would y'all do? Like, how would y'all feel about it, rather? Like, would it be uncomfortable? Would you be okay with it? Would you do like Byron said? Say he's throwing the basket out the window, but keeping the Hennessy. You know.
That's weird though.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly, like, I don't know. I would just need more. Yeah, I don't know. I would need more backstory. I would need more. I don't know, man. It would be weird. No matter what the answer to those questions are, it would be weird. You know what I'm saying? Like even if he was giving this to you since he was 12, that means he liked you at 12, and he just kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're in a relationship, and now you're in a relationship, and he just won't stop doing it or whatever. So I know it's kind of weird for me. Let me see. Chanel said there's no problem for her. Erica said that's a no for me. She said I'm his best friend. Right. Like, I just think it would be, even if you didn't take that route, I just think it'll be kind of weird. It's kind of awkward for me. Like, I think, I don't know if it's necessarily a boundary that, well, I guess it is a boundary that friends or best friends gotta respect once once you get to a certain point in a relationship or a level of certain seriousness or whatever. But I guess if you got somebody that don't mind, then even better for it, I suppose. Like, why? Why though? Like, why is it a no problem issue for you, Chanel? Is it because you trust your person, so you like it's not even an issue, that's just his friend? And then Erica, for you, why is it a no? Is it because is it just because how you said that you were his best friend? Is it because you think that could lead to something more, or that is some underlying, even if it's way under there, some underlying issue of she liking him or buying him gifts or something like that? And then let me take it a step further. I'm assuming this might be a little bit different because Valentine's Day is more of a couples romantic type holiday, but would you feel differently if it was his birthday or Christmas, for that matter? Angel said everyone is different, and yeah, of course, that's why I'm asking. Different opinions. Why do y'all feel the way that y'all do? Is it a trust thing, like on a positive side, like you got so much trust that it's not an issue? Is it that is it not a trusting at all? Is it that friends should just not cross a certain line? I'm just curious of what it is for different people, because it is different for different people. For me, like I said, I would need. I'm sure if we to that level, then I got all the information about who this friend is and all that stuff. Um, I don't know. I guess it kind. I guess it kind of depends on what the gift is. If it's a gift, but it's still like friend zone gift, as in like let's say it's tickets to a comedy show or like tickets to a place, or let's say it's uh, I don't know. I think it just for me ultimately, I think it depends on the gift. It's kind of right on time, kind of what Laura said. Laura said, "Are we talking about a gift like cologne or candy in a card?" I guess it kind of depends. For me, it depends on the gift. Some people wouldn't like it at all, and that's fine for certain people. And so yeah, I think if it's something romantic like candy and flowers, and I don't know, I might have an issue with that. But if it's something like I said, tickets to a gift card to wherever, or um, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm not really great at gifts, so I can't really think of anything offhand. But something for like if it's like a Bath and Body Works gift card or gift bag or something, they got like the body spray and air freshener and stuff. And that type of stuff, I think I'll be cool with. But if it's like candy and flowers, I think I'll have an issue with that type of stuff. Chanel said, "Gotta have trust. If he wants it, he can have it." All right, that's cool. I can respect that. I can respect that. Erica said he already has a lover that's crossing. He already has a lover that's crossing boundaries, and yeah, it would probably depend on the gift. Um, yeah, I think logically most people would say it depends on the gift. Um, even with a high level of trust, I don't know. Even with a high level of trust, if it's um, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. Like let's say it's let's say I'm trying to think of something like do that I guess dudes like to do. I had to flip it around. I can't think of nothing. But let's say a female best friend got your dude um, a gift card or gift certificates to go get like pedicures or something. Now to her, she's thinking like him and her, like they're gonna go spend some friend time and get pedicures. Like, would you be okay with something like that? Like, I'm really reaching because I'm trying to think of what guys like because I have no idea, to be honest. But like, would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with your guy going with his best friend of X amount of years to get pedicures or something done? Erica, Erica said no. Like where, so I agree. Like it is something that could be enjoyable, whatever, and it's not like overly romantic, I suppose. But it's still like I guess a level of it's still like a level of like uncomfortableness. Of course, if she gave him the gift card to go with you, that'd be something completely different. But where they're gonna go spend some friend time getting their feet done, I think most women, even with a high level of trust, would have some at least some questions or something. Laura said, "Erica, you funny man." Erica said, sorry, Laura said, if it's a gift that I need, if it's a gift that I get to benefit from, like a gift card to a restaurant or something, I'm all for it. Free dinner. Right, right. So that's what I'm saying. So I think it depends on the gift, even with the high level of trust, in my opinion. It just all depends on the gift, and that can go, a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different ways. So let me ask y'all this: as somebody who I know we got people in the audience that watched that Netflix show, Bridgerton or something, Barrington. I'm not sure what it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Erica, and I'm sure y'all know what it's called, or whatever. Um, so like those are like romantic shows and stuff. I mean, like, do y'all think they do Valentine's Day on TV and movies? Do y'all think they do that? like accurate or realistically, or is it always like a grand gesture, like the um, the rose petals in the bed and on the pool and on the floor and just like But do y'all think they do it accurately? Like, so I'm not saying have y'all had this stuff done to y'all, but like, do you feel like that's like I don't want to say that can be done in real life because it seems like overstepping, but is that stuff that I don't know that you feel like the average person, your average person, could do, or is it just like it's TV, we watch it for entertainment, so of course they go overboard, but it's just entertainment. Um, so what y'all answer? I don't know because one, I don't watch a lot of TV, especially not like Valentine's Day specials or whatever. But uh, some of the stuff I feel like some of the stuff. I mean, it's TV, it's entertainment. It's supposed to be over the top and ridiculous. Um, including I would assume, including like Valentine's Day and stuff. But I also think that that makes it unrealistic for like sometimes that anything like social media or entertainment can leak into like your brain where it kind of become a expectation. So women sometimes and men about different stuff, but women about let's say Valentine's Day or how relationships work or whatever can like make women believe or expect a certain level of real romanticism or whatever. And you got a guy that's not romantic at all, but you're expecting romanticism because you know, because you've seen it on these TV shows or whatever. And you just have a certain level that you think that the romance should be for Valentine's Day or your birthday or whatever. And sometimes it be unrealistic. That's just my opinion. I feel like sometimes it be unrealistic. I could be wrong, but that's what I want y'all opinion. I want to know. Angel said, I think it's normal to want romance. Valentine's Day is overrated, but romance is desired all the time. Um, yeah, I don't think no one's disputing that, Angel. I think, or I guess the question I was asking more so is what you see on TV, is that realistic in real life, in your life, is what I'm asking. Laura said it's accurate to some people like Cardi B. Well, Cardi B is not a normal person, Laura. So I'm gonna need a different example because um, Cardi B is not a normal person. Erica said some things is too much. Some things is too much. I'm a single person, so I don't need over the top. I just like the thought. And then Angela and Erica agree with each other back and forth, um, which is fine. I just don't know that. I don't know that either one of you. Well, I guess Erica answered the question. Simple stuff. You just need the thought, not over the top. So I'm assuming that means you think that the TV stuff be over the top.
What y'all been talking about? Because I have no idea.
Where you been at, man?
On that.
Take a sabbatical. um, how was so the question? We talked about a lot of stuff. You've been going for a long time. I don't know if you noticed or not. But the last thing I asked was, do you think that the Valentine's Day or the not so much romance, but they kind of took it to romance, so I throw it in there. Valentine's Day or romance that experience on TV and movie, is that realistic for today, like today's standard, or not even today's standard, but for um, like the average person in life, like the average person?
Man, like I remember, like I was at work one time, and at this job we could watch TV or whatever. So we watch a TV, some movie, love story, whatever. You know the the woman that I was working with, she gonna say, nah, he got he got game, and I'm like, first of all, it's a movie. The script that was written for him to sound good, like the writers had time to write this. Most guys don't have that type of writer for them, and they just can't come up with the stuff this dude's saying on his own. And it's a movie, so of course you respond, as the writers told her to. You know what I'm saying? This is not in real life, stuff like that don't happen. you know. But as far as things that are realistic, like you can always be nice, get flowers, run some bath water, cook food. Those are realistic things. You just can't come say some small. Then say we're going to Hawaii, for the week. Like, it's not happening like that in real life for most people.
So let me just say this, man. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna say it. We're gonna have an old school 2 hour show with plenty of extracurriculars. We're gonna have to sit down and have a conversation about relationships and expectations and a host of number of topics and issues. Kind of dealing with, kind of what you said, like unrealistic stuff. I'm just going to stop it for now. Anyway, Chanel said, I think it's like how he said with the stage of a relationship. When I'm trying to got, it's a little bit more commercialized or it's a little bit more commercial because I don't know what he likes, but when I know, it should get deeper and romantic. I agree with that. It shouldn't get to a point where just because Sherry's Berries got strawberries on sale, so you feel like you should buy strawberries because that's what the commercial says you should do. It should be more, stuff towards like what she like or stuff that she has into. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Because it's an aphrodisiac, so you can still buy them.
I don't think nobody hates chocolate over strawberries. Like no one hates it. That's all I'm saying. Some people might hate it. I don't know. Angel said Bridgerton isn't comparative to most modern day romances. I don't know if I've never seen it. I know it's a romantic movie. I know it's set. I know it's a romantic movie, so I don't know how it can't be compared. Like romance is romance, right?
What can be compared is WandaVision, where a woman makes up in her mind of what a relationship should be like. She try to trick a man.
I finally watched it like on Friday, like all night Friday. I watched all season. That's crazy.
And try to create a world, but it ain't like that in real life.
Crazy. Andrew said 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know. Are you saying 50 Shades of Grey is more realistic? No, I never seen those movies either, but I'm assuming that's more about, I don't know, maybe it is about relationships and romance. It seemed like everybody made it about sex and sex, dungeons and stuff like that. I don't know. I never seen it.
That's what made the book sell.
So Angel, if you wanna elaborate on 50 Shades of Grey, feel free. Erica said, me and my husband recited exotic poetry to each other, played games, and watched a movie. That's great. That sounds great. It's not over the top. It's realistic. It's something that y'all both enjoy, I'm assuming. I don't know if that nigga like writing poetry, but maybe do, and then it's something that y'all can share together. Maybe y'all both like playing games, and it work out.
Here's some exotic poetry. Like, I'm not playing games or watching a movie. I'll tell you that much. It ain't happening.
Angel said, you don't want to fly her in her helicopter. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I'm late because I was rambling. I don't know what that means. You don't want to fly her in her helicopter. I'm assuming that's what happened to Cardi B. Is that what you're trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
If it's her helicopter, am I really flying her in her? Like she owned it or whatever, so I don't think so. Erica said, it's about enjoying each other no matter what you do.
Malcolm and Marie movie is like more accurate. It's like you arguing about something stupid about you not putting her name in the credits of the movie that you did, and y'all go home and y'all arguing about it for an hour and a half. Like, that's more so realistic. So the people that want to have this Bridgerton or whatever, I ain't see it, but Marie is more realistic to what's going on. What? Did you see that?
No, man, I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I feel like you said arguing, so that alone makes me think that it's more realistic than all the other stuff that you see on TV with all these grand gestures and stuff. Um, so out of curiosity, I'm curious, do the women in here think, I know we already decided, I guess, that, I don't know. Give me a minute. I got to think of how I want to word this without getting, without getting trash in the comments.
I already got trash. Yes,
Andrew said that movie was awful. It was about him not appreciating her when, if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have won. What does that mean? Did she direct the movie or did he direct the movie?
It was a shooting in the gym.
Who directed the movie?
He did.
All right. So what are we talking about? What is her credit to? Is that she was by his side when he did it?
Like, when they do the acceptance speech, he thanked everybody with her, and they was arguing about that shit for an hour and a half. That's a real. It came out perfect, Valentine's Day perfect. It came out, at a perfect time. Let people know what love is. You got to get through that. No, he could have thanked her. I really don't know. A director or actor. I don't say, my lovely wife, she's there with me. Oh, shit.
So now I'm interested in watching the movie because I got feelings towards.
It's on Netflix.
I'm about to check it out because
they don't pay us. I'm just saying.
Andrew said it's based off of her experience. She was a recovering addict as his character. So what? She was a recovering actor. Was she an actress?
Look, for real, I ain't watched the movie. I heard, hearsay. People told me about the movie, and I said, you know what? I was interested, but now I'm not. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a movie where they argue the whole time. But I had seen a trailer for it, and they was arguing in the trailer, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but. Once I was told that that's what they do the whole movie, I said, I'm good.
I don't know. I might watch, depending on the argument, depending on what the actual argument is. Because if he directed a movie and he got up there and did an acceptance speech and he didn't thank his wife, like publicly.
But here's my thing. Did they know about her publicly? Did he have to bring her into the public limelight when he wants to keep everything private? That could have been.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if he thanked her privately but not publicly, she was upset about it. Look, I'm just because I didn't watch the movie, so I can't really say or judge it or whatever. You guys did. I guess Angel said she watched half the movie. Erica said she couldn't watch it. So it must not be a good movie, or maybe it's too much arguing for y'all. I don't know. Angel said model actress trash movie.
Zendaya,
Oh well, she's not great. Spider-Man made her great. Like she's not a great. Like she's okay.
She was doing karate in the Spy Show on Nickelodeon.
So all right.
That was a cool show. It was all right.
I don't watch TV. I don't know. Angel said, "Don't waste your energy." I did the same thing. Chanel said, "Half." Chanel also said, "I think she just didn't appreciate herself. Didn't think she could love, and somebody would love her after being an addict." So she was. So I'm trying to piece it together from what y'all are telling me. So she was an addict.
I don't know if he wrote the movie about her, like a character based on her or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all. Even still, oh right. So I think I'm assuming because Angel said if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have had the movie. So I'm thinking that means he wrote her based off of her life, and he didn't thank her, even though it's based off of her life. So, like, I mean, I don't know what you want. I don't know. Angel said he thanked everyone but her, asshole. I disagree. From what the limited information that I have, the random information that I have, based off the comments, I disagree. Erica said, I can't get into these movies, just dialogue with two people. So essentially, it's a stage play. It's just a stage play where two people is talking to each other.
I can't get into that, but I just don't want to hear the arguing. It's stressful.
Well, maybe it's the inner Gemini in me. I'll listen to it as long as the argument is valid. As long as it's valid.
I don't know if it's valid. She could have been right about it. Like, you should have thanked her, but I don't know that information. And since I don't know, I'm gonna side with Malcolm in this situation, and I'm gonna say he was right.
So Angel said, yes, Byron, stressful. So look, so tell me this, because I'm trying to piece it together. Was the play or the movie that he wrote or directed, whatever, was it based off of her life? Is that why you're saying he wouldn't have had that movie if it wouldn't have been for her? Is that what y'all saying? Well, no. Because that's man, we're gonna tell you, man, we're gonna have to come and talk about relationship stuff, like just the ridiculousness that goes into some relationships. Angel said yes. So it's a movie about her. I'm assuming I'm gonna piece it together. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. It's a movie about her being an addict or recovering from being an addict or something like that. The movie is based off of her life. It won her award, whatever. He did a acceptance speech, thanked everybody except for his wife, who also happens to be, or girlfriend, whoever, who also happens to be who the movie is based off of. And they got into a 2-hour argument in regards to that, right?
Now look, maybe he didn't want the public to know that the movie, that his girlfriend, wife, whatever, was a recovering addict, and but the movie was about her. He should have known that, he was thankful because he trying to tell her story or whatever. But he had to say it publicly for her. I'm still gonna side with Malcolm.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm still.
So it couldn't look it because there's so many ways. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Negative. Chanel said some of it, the movie that he made was based off of all of his exes. So it wasn't just her. So it was really his life. He took his experiences in life or the stories he heard in life and put them all on the screen. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to watch it and then come back with a readout for y'all. I don't know. I don't know what to. I mean, it sounds like 2 hours of arguing. I don't know the backstory. And
like, if you tell somebody, yeah, they was arguing for 2 hours, especially a guy, I don't got time for that.
as maybe I'll watch it as much as I can at least. I'll tell you right now, but as of right now, I'm siding with the dude. I'm siding with the guy that didn't thank his wife or girlfriend, whatever, at the award show for who knows how many reasons. I don't know what his actual argument was as far as why he didn't do it or whatever, but it could have been a number of reasons. And if y'all only watch half the movie, then y'all might not even know his real reason for doing it because y'all cut the movie off.
Yeah, see, I would rather watch Judas and the Black Messiah, to see Fred Hampton, some real love going on in the movie. than to watch that.
Like, just look on the spot. I haven't asked you this. I didn't know we were gonna talk about this movie and stuff. Just from what we just talked about, can you think of one reason why you wouldn't want everyone knowing that your wife is who the movie is based off of? You don't gotta tell me. You don't even gotta tell me. But can you think of a reason? Look, if we did a show next week, the show we're gonna do next week, right? If it was based off of somebody that you knew personally, is there a reason why you wouldn't say, "Hey, I want to thank this person because it's based off of them"? Can you think of a reason?
Yes,
why you wouldn't do it?
ultimately,
That's all I'm saying. There
because
might be a reason.
the public is very critical of things. Like, for example, okay, like Eminem, he was talking about his mom a lot, right? So Eminem's fans had a negative disdain towards Eminem mom just because of what he said, right?
Exactly.
Right, just because putting true things out there. So it'll be like the same thing. Okay, as soon as you say, okay, this movie was based upon my wife, then you got people writing articles about your wife, trying to figure out everything they can about your wife. You don't want her in the limelight like that because he in the limelight. He doesn't want her in the limelight. You know, I mean, they said she was an actress or something. I don't know. I ain't seen the movie. She could have already been in the limelight, but people, you just don't want to bring that type of attention. You know,
I mean, it's. Look at it in real life. Like you think about how hard Robert Downey Jr. turned his life around from like being a child star, getting involved with drugs, and then like he had the whole Iron Man Marvel resurgence thing. Like nigga, it's a reason. Like you know what I'm saying? Because they'll keep bringing that stuff up. Like no matter what you do, they'll keep bringing it up. Like man, you see how far he came from doing drugs and stuff. Like so, if you don't want to subject your wife to that, or you don't want people running up to your wife asking her questions about something stressful like that, which could push her back into drugs or whatever. Like it's a thousand reasons. I can think of a thousand reasons right now of why you wouldn't want to put that pressure or spotlight on her. But she just think like, oh, you just don't thank me enough. You ain't appreciative of me. That's why you ain't thank me in front of all those people. You know, you were embarrassed of me. Not
right.
looking at the big picture, not looking at protecting her, not looking at her well-being, not looking at when she's out somewhere trying to enjoy her just regular free. There's always something, man. There's always something. Anyway.
But at the same time, he could have just said, "I want to thank my wife," and left it at that. If I just want to look at it at the her aspect, he could have said, I don't want to thank my wife. I want to thank the studio, this and that. And it could have been that. He didn't have to get into details, none of that.
It could have been, but just because, like, you're going to get me in trouble, man. Just because just because some stuff is not stated in public don't mean that it's not meant in private. You know what I'm saying? Like everything don't have to be stated in public or social media or like a grand gesture like we were talking about earlier for it to be like done in private or whatever or appreciated in private. Like everything don't have to be for everybody's eyes. Like nigga, maybe I just didn't want my business out. Maybe I don't want to ask. Now I won this award. The light is really on me. I don't want to answer questions about nothing else except for the stuff I'm wearing. I don't want no personal questions being asked. Like I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm the asshole for not saying, hey, without my wife, this wouldn't be possible.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the room. Maybe it's the room, man. So anyway, Valentine's Day.
Who knew a movie none of us have ever
That's what I'm saying. Like like all our audience said that they turned it off halfway through. I never seen it. You never seen it. It would. Erica said I'd rather watch fantasy. I know earlier she said that Bridgerton, I think is what it's called, is more fantasy.
Like I don't have no idea what it's about. I can't even. I hear people talking about it, but it just didn't enter. Like most new shows don't interest me. Not interest me at all. Most new shows, it's like somebody keep telling me about it. Keep telling me about it before I actually turn it on. But I have no idea. I don't even know what it's about.
Unless you got I'm with you. Unless you got an outstanding track record behind you, or an actor or actress who got like hella clout. For example, like the One Night in Miami. I knew none of those actors, but I knew Regina King. You know what I'm saying? Like she got enough clout to make me like, okay, she directing it. I'm gonna check it out. Godfather of Harlem. I knew a couple of those actors, but Forrest Whitaker is a nigga. He got clout. You know what I'm saying? So you say Forrest Whitaker in the thing. I'm in. I will at least check it out and see what happened. Unless you got an unstoppable team behind you like Marvel for the WandaVision, like you know what I'm saying, like that's something where you got to pay attention. Like the team behind the show is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So like that, I'm with you though. So that type of stuff is I'm signing up for people that got clout or whatever behind their name, or you got the unstoppable team behind you. But other than that, I'm not really into. I'll watch every video on YouTube before I watch random Netflix show. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch some no name person fix cars, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I'm trying to figure out what you know what that All American show. Like, it took me a minute. I'm like, oh. But then I'll start watching. I'm like, this is raw, right? I like this show. Dude went to a private school. He was from the hood. I was like, this I can relate.
Yeah. Yeah, that is up there. Right. You can relate to that. Erica said Outlander. I don't know what that is.
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Chanel said, Bob, look, any cartoons, look, you want to hook me, make it animated. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's Bob's Burgers or Rick and Morty or
even that.
I put you on the Rick and Morty, like hilarious.
Like you showed me the little montage video, some random stuff. I'm like, I mean, it was funny, but I'm like, I don't know. But then one day I just
That's it.
Turn it on.
That's hilarious, man.
and the wife, I got her hooked on it too.
Yeah, Rick and Morty is amazing. Like anything animated. I used to watch King of the Hill, like anything animated, Futurama, all that stuff. You want to get me animated? Look, that's the only way DC can get me to watch any of their movies. If it ain't animated, I'm not watching no DC movie. I've never seen the new Batmans, the Superman versus Batman, Justice. I've never seen none of that.
Animated movies be better than the
crazy. Crazy. So I don't know. If y'all got some good animated shows or movies, then that's what y'all send me my way. All the other stuff, send to Byron, or y'all just tell us about it here. Laura said, "Big Mouth, yeah, like Big Mouth, yeah." That's what I'm saying.
No.
Like Big Mouth is disgustingly great. It's great. Yeah, man. I'm on all those animated shows. Not like not like anime, but animated. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. When you don't specify the difference, people get upset at you.
All right, but if you like Akira, classic.
Who?
Akira. You never watched? You never heard of Akira? It's a classic, right? The most famous anime movie ever. But then you got the Street Fighter anime movies, which is raw. Street Fighter anime movies is raw.
AKIRA, nigga, 1988 sci-fi action movie. 1988.
Raw.
I wasn't even born. I'm not watching it.
Graphics look like it was made in 2020.
Nigga, not what I'm looking at.
It was a good out. Yeah, that was a good movie.
I would have respected more if you said like Dragon Ball or something like nigga said. I never heard of this. What is this?
Like my grandmother had bought that movie Akira, and that's how I watched it. But Dragon Ball Z has been around, in my generation, and I never watched it. A couple episodes here and there, but I never watched it. I know about it, but when, people be showing their fandom towards it, I'll be like, I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like, I mean, he do, Goku, this and that, Super Saiyan. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I started watching it though, since I got access to all the episodes, and the episodes they pissed me off because they like 20 minutes long, and then they extended to the next episode. It's like 50 episodes in the first season. I don't got time for that.
So like I agree with you, but now that you got access to a fast forward button and all of that stuff, like imagine being a kid or whatever, a preteen, and you can't. It's just commercial. Like nigga, the commercial come like you got a whole episode where nothing talking. Like you ready, like nigga, fight already. Y'all standing there for fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like and then dude come at the end of the episode talking, and then you gotta wait till the next episode. But then it was the same thing with Pokemon. Though Pokemon, that was my shit. It was a great show. I'm trying to say Pokemon wasn't a great show when it first hit first season.
I don't know. I never really got into it. Like I was like a half generation behind. You remember on 90th? Like I was on Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was good too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was out here battling people. You know what I'm saying? Like they go in the dirt. They go with the cards. Like I'm trying to go to GameStop and get a new pack of cards for my birthday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I remember you can meet up at Burger King and trade cards.
Trade cards, yeah. That's for sure.
Oh man.
Erica said Outlander has a wine. First,
let's talk about you and these wines because I don't want you
to. In her defense, she sent me two guarantees and one that she was just trying for the first time herself. So it's not really a list per se.
It's a start,
but it is a start. Like so, I got 3 of them at least, like written down. So we need like at least 3 more to make a show out of it, Erica, just for the record. Find us the Outlander wine. That's probably expensive. Don't find that. Find us something else. Find us something at Aldi's or something that that's reasonable.
Hey, all these wines are pretty good.
Orange wine?
I said Aldi wine is pretty good.
They got a hell of a selection. Look, they got a hell of a selection. I give them that.
The percentage isn't up to par as other wines, but as far as taste, it's great.
If you got your own wine list, then give me the wine list. Then
me?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean I got a beer list. That's it. I really don't. I mean, I know different type of styles of wine. It's cool, but I'm more of a beer drinker. Like I can go all day.
Well, look, we don't want to put all this.
You may see this sign behind me, but I'm really trolling right now. if you know, you know.
You say you don't drink domestic, sir?
No, I drink a lot of domestics. It's just I don't drink the biggest. I mean, if it's handed to me, I'll drink it. I can't even lie. But I would rather go to one of the businesses around this area that Anheuser-Busch and bought out. I would rather go there, than to them. But hey, no shade to them. If you hand me it, it'll suddenly turn into the best beer I ever had. It's in my hand. Hint. I'm just letting you know, but I would much rather drink one from the surrounding Cleveland area. I'm just saying, putting that out there.
I say this much: the first beer company that want to sponsor us has just became the top beer company in the land.
Instantly.
It like immediately, like nothing higher than that.
Right, my personal faves go out the window immediately, unless it's a personal fave, then it's even sweeter. And trust me, I've been to all of them, so I know.
You got your passport stamp?
Yes, that passport put me on. Like, took me on a journey. Journey. Been everywhere. Except Avon, I did hit those. It was too far, and I didn't want to be drinking and driving all the way back. From Avon. That's risky. But every other one I had though. Some trash, some cool, some amazing.
All right. Yeah. I could respect that. Change my background then. So we're talking Cleveland beer. Erica said they sell beer. All these sell beer. I mean, they do.
Oh, they do. See,
they're like weird stuff though.
Yeah. See,
they got some Cleveland stuff.
They do have some Cleveland stuff. They do got some imports and domestics, but the one beer, Aldi is a German company, but that one beer, it's in a green, it's in green packaging. It start with a W. That's the truth. It's like they're the Anheuser-Busch of Germany, basically. That's a good beer. Now them other ones, I would stay away from. Like the other no name, nah, don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, I haven't dabbled, but the wine I've had a couple different wines before from there, and it was pretty good. Of course, I got more to explore. Look, so if you got a wine that you want us to try on the show and give our review or whatever, definitely let us know. We don't want to put all this pressure on Erica. You know what I'm saying? She finally came through with a couple, so if you got a couple of your favorites and you want us to review them or try them, definitely let us know. Earl, this is
perfect name for what may I said perfect name for what may happen.
This is my nigga Earl.
If you get another one.
This is it'll be like mouth diarrhea, as in like I'll be saying shit I probably shouldn't say on air. Anyway, this is a special rum, a special black rum, 94 proof. A black spice rum. It's 1.75. That's a half a G. Mixed with some cola type substance. Not quite Coke, not quite Pepsi Cola, because they don't sponsor us anymore. But
you got it from Aldi's.
Yeah, I think this is Dr. Coke. Dr. Coke. Dr. Cola is what it is. That's all it is. A little black rum and cola.
See, I had the red Solo cup. Some vodka and some pineapple juice was in there, and I'm all out. I'm kind of sad,
I don't know if I can block out all of this, but I'm not all out. Is what I would say. But I don't want that the Cleveland beer. If any of you guys are listening, we got a sponsorship area available. If any of you guys are listening, just feel free to let us know. Let's say you're not a Cleveland beer company or a wine company. Let's say you're a Cleveland sports team and you want to relive some of the history, from 10-cent beer night or something like that. Feel free to let us know. Just so happen this is, the Indians. If you want to,
that's not a real team. I said that's not a real team anymore.
Well, after after spring training, it won't be a real team. But if you a Cleveland sports team and you want to, put any bad stuff behind you, 10-cent beer night it's just an example of what we can do back here. So just feel free to send us an email, reach out to us for sure.
And just imagine if we had 10-cent beer night with your beer, which is much better quality.
Yo,
it'll be it'll be a great show.
All realistically, let's say we were to have a 10-cent beer night here on the show. So clearly, you would have to call off of. Clearly, we both would have to take the next day off. But dude, can you imagine? Look, you want to talk about challenges? Hey, you got PTO.
It'd have been a perfect. I don't even work tomorrow. It'd have been perfect.
You got PTO, man. We could do a challenge, man. We could let the audience keep count. I said we get a couple 30s. No?
No, I ain't saying no. I was just thinking because I never been. I don't think I've been I've never been drunk on the show.
Not on this variation. I've been feeling all right, but never Epiphany Radio throw ever.
Yeah, Epiphany Radio. It was different because we wasn't on camera, so y'all didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
we have I swear you brought a fifth to every
episode. Look, and it was the worst liquor ever. Sorry, we way off from Valentine's Day, but now we just rambling. Epiphany Radio, man, we was drinking the crap of the crap, but I kept a bottle of it, and it did its job. When people came through. When people came through, remember when people used to come from out of town to do interviews, and what we had to offer was VS. I was saying, because this company, I don't even know they business anymore. Niggas would come from out of town to do interviews with us, and we would offer them VSQ. It's the worst alcohol on the planet. That's all we had to offer. It was the funniest shit ever.
Hey, but they was drinking it just like us.
Yeah, but they was drinking it. That's niggas probably we a guest on this podcast, and this is imagine, guys, this was podcast before his podcast. So we're talking about
East Cleveland.
Yeah.
Miller's best, or no, not Miller, Milwaukee's best, or Bud Ice, maybe OE. Yeah, it was all that back in them days.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be a great challenge, but the optics would be pretty good.
I don't think. Look, I can handle myself. I'll be all right. But who knows what we're gonna talk about?
Yeah, I have no idea. Look, so we're gonna have to do one of those fan shows where we spin the wheel and talk about whatever the wheel goes.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect for it.
As we keep tracking, as we go beer for beer. I'm down with that.
Beer for beer, it's either we drinking, this, or we drinking the Cleveland beer, man. Because it's a stark
liquor. Yeah, I can't go back to the malt. I can't go back to the malt liquor, man.
Because if we do the Cleveland beers, man,
the percent is high, so you only gotta drink a bunch of them. And if you drink that behind you, then the percentage is lower.
I can run through a lot.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Dom said, drinking a lot. Look, we just spitballing challenges. We started talking about Valentine's Day. Now we're talking about challenges randomly. I'm down with that. I'm down. Vino is more of a classier, upscale, tasting.
Still knock your socks off though.
Yeah. Oh, you was feeling it last time.
When?
Vino, part 1.
Oh yeah, I was, and that was we was doing a little tasting.
Just a little, and we got talked about some serious stuff before. They were all right, well, we want to switch gears. This is a weird time for us, by the way. Don't judge us on our old stuff. But I don't know. I'm down for something like that though, for sure. All right, man. We want to get out of here. Hey, you tell us to play that video. I'll play right before we came on air.
Yeah, play that. It's hilarious.
This is funny. Look, this is completely random, but it's really like the funniest thing. It's one of the funniest clips I've ever seen in my life. If you tuned into politics on Wednesday, you already seen this, but let's begin.
President of the United States on immigration policy.
The caravan of mostly Central American immigrants is now in the Mexican city of Oaxaca tonight.
Hey, but the way he played it off, like he didn't mess that up, was legendary. Like Guadalajara, man, come on. Man, that's a legendary city. Come on, people that heard of it before. Play it one more time.
Look, if either one of us made that mistake, like we'll never be able to let that down. Like that'll live in infamy forever.
President of the United States on immigration policy.
The caravan of mostly Central American immigrants is now in the Mexican city of Oaxaca tonight.
They really did this, like Oaxaca.
Man.
Sorry, man. That had nothing to do with nothing, but that's just hilarious, man.
He didn't read the script for the night.
Oh man.
You missed our live for the last 2 months, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, don't think we ain't see you though. I see you out here doing your live. I see your green screen work. I catch you. But dog, don't think I don't keep the scene for sure.
Taking pics at the studio.
For sure. Your wife said knock your socks off. That's funny. Talking about the Cleveland Bear. And Saddam said, I hope you're doing good. Erica said, what? Erica, yeah, you missed out on politics, man. Like, it was one of the funniest clips. I'm just going to play one more just because we're here, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm going to let y'all be.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take a look.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that. I think if you click the up arrow.
Man, the funniest part is that like when he like, I think you got a filter to do the cat's eyes look down, so you know that the dude is looking down like help, like what do I do?
Like how I don't understand how the other two guys wasn't laughing at that because that was hilarious. It's like
the one dude looked like he was sleeping. I'm like, man, how are you sleeping right now? Like this is about to be gold. And you up here taking a nap, like how?
Yeah, I can understand you in court. You trying to be professional, man. But it's literally a cat talking.
Nigga, a cat talking, and he like the nigga look down like just can you hear? I don't know what I'm doing. My assistant is trying to help, but I don't know what's happening. But look, Judge, I'm not a cat.
He had to clarify.
That nigga say I'm not. Look, he wanted the judge to know that he's not a cat. Nigga, like, can you nigga?
I need longer footage of that. Like,
oh my God, man, like. Shout out to Politics on Wednesday. This is the fun stuff that y'all miss. If y'all don't tune in when I talk about serious stuff about the government and then have something to leave to laugh on. Oh my God. Man. All right. We're gonna get out of y'all here, man. We appreciate y'all joining us as always.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, Dom, tune in to more episodes and share. And that goes to everybody else out there. If you're watching this, go ahead and hit that share button. Let everybody know about us.
Like I said, we called an audible on this show. So it wasn't as organized as we usually are. But tune in next week. We actually got something kind of serious. We'll make jokes and laugh like we always do, but like something we actually prepare for next week. It's a little bit different than what we usually talk about. So I think you guys will be really interested. Dom, tell me which one to play. I'll play it one more time. Just tell me which one. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all as always. Like B said, hit the share button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the share button. If you listen to the podcast, share for us, post it somewhere on Reddit or wherever you go to your social media. Share for us. We appreciate it. Like I said, next week we got something that we actually prepare for like thoroughly. Like we had 2 weeks of prep for this, so it should come out pretty good. The discussion should be good. Be sure to tune in for us. I don't know, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Just letting us hang out and do fun stuff and having good discussion. I don't know. Everybody requesting the cat.
Yeah, you got to play that.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play on both. Get out of here, though.
Yeah, hold on. Let's say our we say our goodbyes and then we play them both for the people. But like my man Shirt say, remember to own your own. It's very important. You own your own. You control everything. You can do whatever you want to. Thank you all for tuning in. Go check out our podcast version on every single streaming podcast place on earth. Check out Enduring the Course of FDJ as well, podcast, or on the Facebook. Go follow her Instagram. But yeah, I don't have nothing else to say. On your own.
Hey, well, I can't say no more. Hey, my man did a great intro. He don't always do a great intro. I'm just gonna throw him under the bus, but that was a great. I'm sorry, outro. Sorry, that was a great outro. So I ain't even gonna say nothing to my man. I ain't gonna add nothing to it at all. We appreciate y'all joining us. Join us Wednesday for politics. Join us next Sunday for another episode. Salute to the city as always. I'm gonna play these 2 videos. We're gonna get out of here, and we will definitely talk to y'all soon. So stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, and we'll see y'all next week.
President of the United States on immigration policy.
The caravan of mostly Central American immigrants is now in the Mexican city of Oaxaca tonight.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take
we're
a
trying to. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that. I think if you click the up